my thumb and my pinky to be touching the mat, right? So some mice are too tall or too wide, and I need that for that like kind of extra stability so I can stop, right? If it's just the mouse touching the desk mat, I feel like I can't stop on a dime, right? But I don't know, it fits my hand perfectly. I'm kind of like a claw grip, I guess. So anyway, you asked, so I answered. Gets lulz derailed on stream, takes 5 hours, goes to YouTube video and complain. I know, right? They're always mentioned by reviewers, are they? Though they have a lot of competitors in their price range, that in the same way performs better for their audience. Yeah, dude, I love it. It's honestly like I said, I've tried everything. I just returned. So I think Riven, the reason why you asked is because I just bought the Razer Viper mouse and it was 160 bucks shipped. Jesus Christ. And I used it for what? One stream, like 3 days, and I already returned it. I didn't like it. I know people love it. It looks freaking sick. But for me personally, it was, I don't know. It didn't fit with my hand. I don't like it. So I returned it. So this is obviously a different mouse, but I think that's what you thought I got different top for it, right? I returned it too. Yeah, dude, I was like, if I'm paying 160 bucks for a mouse, like this thing better be freaking like amazing. Yo, Sandy's in chat. Sandy, I already showed happy on stream, and I told chat that I scarfed down my pasta in freaking 3 minutes. Stream starts at 4:56. I have heard that the Pulsar X2 is popular. I went on this like, I mean, obviously if I'm this deep into keyboards, right? You can imagine I went that deep into mice. So I did really like the final mice that I had. I did like them a lot. I was on that bandwagon super early. I think I had the Phantom and the Sunset or something. I don't know. I liked those a lot until I broke it. I think I broke both of them actually. That was when I was in my my rating pushing days, and I threw it at the wall. I was playing a game and I went whoop, and I threw it at the wall and I straight up just like shattered it. So I liked it when I used it, but when I was doing all of my research, I kept having people point towards the X2. But what I realized is what's the most important to me are the dimensions. So a lot of companies will tell you the dimensions. Oh, like they'll measure this, they'll measure this, they'll measure this, right? And what I realized for my preference, the distance from here to here had to be under a certain amount to be comfortable for me. And I want to say the Pulsar was too tall for me. What are you talking about? It's only been 27 minutes. Okay. I've been using the G703 for 2 years and I love it. Before it, I used the G400S for 5 years. Damn. I'll have to look up the G703. Superlight. I do like the Superlight. The Superlight is too tall for me. I realize that. It is too tall for me. Must have been League. I honestly don't remember the game and I don't want to. Kevin, you should try this mouse. Probably never buying a Razer mice again. Their software sucks. Bro, dude, that was the other thing with the Viper, bro. Like, I literally plug it in. It's like, hey, you need to download our software. Hey, do you want to add like all this like 5 different programs of bloatware? Like, oh, now you have to create an account. I'm just like, holy shit, bro. I just want to use a mouse. Like, that immediately turned me off from the mouse. Like, I was so like annoyed before even using it. So I thought I liked the Shroud mouse. I used that for the longest time recently, but it was a little bit too big in the caboose for me, I would say. This is my favorite right now. I'm looking for a new mouse. Kevin, you'd like this one, for sure. Yo, what up, G Benek? How's it going? All right. Oh my God, an hour and a half in, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bro, I've never used the Razer software on my Viper Ultimate. Really? Did I get tricked into using it? What's the brand? Gotta look into it. Glad you asked, bro. Cause I got an affiliate code for you. Somewhere. Where did it go? Dude, you know what's kind of crazy? Here, check this out. Have you guys seen? Jesus Christ. Is that it? I don't know. Maybe that's not it. But real quick here. How did I mute myself? I was going to town right there too. I think I clicked the wrong button. Okay, anyways, circling back, I thought to myself, I like this mouse, and it looks like they sell a keyboard. So let's check out their keyboard. All right, cool story, bro. Get the frick out of town. I don't know if it was asked, but before, how did you come up with the name Lol Stacks? Well, lol was like laughing, LOL, and then Thax was one of my best friends. He would always say like Thax as in hacks, like a hacker. So that was Lol Stacks was my. I don't know when I started using that, but it's. You know, I wish you wouldn't have asked. Okay. Anyway, so naturally I click on keyboard, right? So we got linear red, tactile brown, clicky blue. Keycaps, interesting. I love how they call it a top plate, even though it's actually the top case. So you can actually change the case color of the top. You can get an aviator cable. Kind of crazy that they include an aviator cable, which I absolutely despise. 95 bucks. I was tempted to buy this. Look at this. You could buy a whole top case for $6. I was tempted to buy this just to like out of pocket just to review it on stream. Because I do have friends that need a full-size keyboard, and I never know what to recommend them because they're like, Ryan, I want a full-size keyboard, but it can't be more than $150. And I'm like, you're talking to the wrong guy. So anyways, I might just buy this to check it out, but it looks kind of cool. The other thing I thought was very interesting was they had, where was it? Oh, here you go. Look at this. This looks like a QC freaking nightmare. Practically endless colorway combinations. You know what that reminds me of? What was that GB where it was like an insane amount of options? Was it the E7, the E6? What? There was one where they were like touting the amount of options, and I'm like, that sounds like a nightmare. So anyways, noise dampening foam. Look at that. Comes with foam. The Primus? Could have been the Primus. 3 height choices. Look at that. Different degrees of typing. PBT caps. I'm sure they're interesting. So anyway, I just thought it was kind of cool how lubricated stabilizers. Who's lubing their stabilizers? Do they come from the factory lubed? Is someone building these? I thought that was interesting too. So you can go optical or you can go normal. I just thought this was interesting that they had lube stabilizers and foam. So, and it's hot swap. Hot swap top plate, hot swap keycaps. I'm gonna use that from now on. This keyboard has hot swap top case. The keycaps are also hot swap. The cable is also hot swap.